Sometimes you can feel a storm before you ever see one forming. It's exactly how this situation began. A quiet shift in tone, strange energy in the air, little hints sprinkled across the internet that something wasn't quite right. And even though nobody wanted to be the first to say it out loud, the whispers eventually grew too loud to ignore. Because apparently, it's Common, the man many people see as the conscious rapper, the thoughtful poet of hip-hop, the reformed veteran of love, is back in the spotlight for something a lot less admirable. Cheating accusations again, and honestly. People weren't shocked. Disappointed? Absolutely. Confused? Maybe, but shocked? Not really. Because this wasn't the first time rumors like this had circled his name. And depending on who you ask, it might not be the last dot still. The way this particular situation leaked was messy. The kind of messy that makes you sit back, blink twice, and ask, wait, what exactly is going on here? The source close to Jennifer: the whole firestorm began when someone supposedly close to Jennifer, Hudson, started sharing details, not publicly, but quietly enough and loudly enough at the same time. According to this insider, Jennifer had slowly been pulling away from Common, not because she stopped caring, and not because they were drifting apart naturally, but because she discovered something she never expected. He was allegedly giving his attention to another woman, privately, secretly. On the low dot, rumor had it that he'd been sneaking around again, the same behavior people had accused him of in past relationships. And even though nothing concrete was released, the pattern was familiar enough for people to start connecting dots. But what made all of this even more unbelievable was the timing. Because on the surface, the relationship looked perfectly fine. The All-Star Game allusions a short while before the rumors erupted. The two of them appeared courtside at the 2025 NBA All-Star Game. The cameras caught them smiling, leaning in close, looking like they were in sync. On social media, people were calling them relationship goals. They looked happy, comfortable, almost glowing in each other's presence. Everything about that appearance screamed solid, healthy, strong, united. But if the rumors are true, then something very different was happening behind the smile Jennifer wore that night. Because according to people who know her well, she was already questioning him, already noticing shifts in his behavior, already feeling the weight of doubt settling on her shoulders. And that's what makes the next part even more wild. When the body language experts jumped in the internet is lightning fast when it smells drama. Once people sensed tension, the body language analysts came running. Clip after clip from the All-Star Game was slowed down, zoomed in, dissected frame by frame. Every subtle eyebrow raise, every moment of stillness, every posture shift was analyzed, like a psychological experiment. And surprisingly, or maybe unsurprisingly, several of these experts claimed the same thing. Jennifer looked emotionally disengaged, like she was physically present but mentally elsewhere. People argued it could have been nothing. Maybe she was tired. Maybe the cameras caught her at odd moments. But paired with the whispers already circulating backstage, the timing was suspicious, and that's when the rumors escalated. The party in Los Angeles shortly after the All-Star appearance, the internet exploded with new claims. Sources began saying that Common had attended a private party in Los Angeles. Without Jennifer, nothing strange about that on its own. Celebrities go to events solo all the time. But what stirred the pot was what allegedly happened at the party. Multiple witnesses claimed that Common did not behave like a man in a committed relationship. People said he was acting flirtatious, free, and very much unattached. There were no photos, which made the situation more chaotic because it allowed people's imaginations to run completely wild. And once the rumor mill starts turning, with no hard evidence to push against, it spins faster and faster, dragging every possible theory with it. Some swore they believed it. Others defended him, but everybody was talking, not Common. Right? Many fans initially pushed back. They insisted that Common had changed, that he had grown up, that this wasn't something he would do anymore. They pointed to interviews, 2 thoughtful speeches he's given, to the way he talked about Jennifer when things seemed good. But then reality sank in because it wasn't that long ago. When Jennifer Hudson was praising him in interviews, glowing, smiling, speaking about him like he was a blessing in her life. And Common wasn't shy about expressing how deeply he felt for her either. He even said, "If I ever get married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. I'm just being honest." Not a light statement. Not something you casually say about someone you don't see a future with. So how do you go from that level of devotion publicly declared to sneaking around with another woman? That question hit people hard. But it wasn't just the public who noticed the inconsistency. The Tiffany Haddish connection. This isn't the first time Common has been accused of following this same relationship pattern. That's Tiffany Haddish. Their breakup wasn't explosive, but it also wasn't clean. And Tiffany's subtle comments afterward made it clear that there were wounds beneath the surface. When a fan mentioned earrings Common supposedly gave her, Tiffany responded, "Girl, he never gave me no damn earrings." And then she added that he probably gave them to Jennifer instead. That wasn't petty. That wasn't a joke. That was pain disguised as humor. The kind of pain that hints someone didn't treat you the way you deserved. So for some people, these new cheating rumors didn't come as a shock. For them, it felt like déjà vu. Jennifer wasn't just a girlfriend. She was a support system. Here's the part that made fans even more protective of Jennifer. She didn't just date him. She supported him publicly, emotionally, and professionally. She invited him onto the Jennifer Hudson show, gave him space on her platform, celebrated him, uplifted him, and didn't shy away from showing affection on national television. She kissed him on her show, a moment that went viral instantly. People posted things like, "Common, don't you dare break up with her after she kissed you on national TV." And honestly, fans meant it. People saw real potential in this relationship. They saw maturity, stability, a future. So when the cheating rumors started, the internet reacted in 2 very different ways. Some were shocked. Some weren't surprised at all. One TikTok user even said, "Come on now, you really thought this was real?" Cold but telling. 'Cause whether justified or not, Common has a very long dating history. Long enough that some people no longer give him the benefit of the doubt. Someone even joked, "This man is too common to too many women." Harsh, but reflective of how the public sees him. If the rumor is true, he fumbled badly with Jennifer Hudson. Things were supposed to be different. She's not a passing fling. Not temporary, not superficial, not chaotic. She is grounded. She is accomplished. She has survived unimaginable loss and rebuilt her entire life from ashes. She is the type of woman you honor, not gamble with. So, if Common truly cheated, then he didn't just make a mistake. He lost one of the most resilient, secure, powerful women in the entertainment industry. And for what? For a moment? For attention? For a thrill? For ego? Nobody knows yet. And that uncertainty only makes the silence louder and louder.